Scoosh Badoosh. Round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect versus viOlet. And you know what? It wasn't really all that close last game. Perfect's going to have to bring a little heat, I'm afraid, this time. He had the chops. He had the chops early last round. And he chose to play it way too safe. Ooh. Daddy liked the early pylon. Alright, could we have a Nexus first build on our hands? How do you do the fancy look? You do the fancy look like, did he see it? Did he see it? He didn't see it. Maybe he saw it and I missed it. Oh my, he almost missed it. Did you see him? He did. Alright. Enough of the exciting scouting. I'm more obsessed with this pylon here. I'm more wondering what's going on with this. Uh-huh. Do it. Delay the hatch first. Alright. We should probably get some info up here, shouldn't we? It's going to be Nexus first versus hatch first. Oh, Forge expand. A late Forge expand. Because the Overlord was coming. Very nice. Nicely done. I love those tense little moments there. I love those. Those are only exist in StarCraft. Look at this tense moment right here. What's he gonna do? Choose to break off and build the hatch? No, he's just gonna harass. Interesting. So it really isn't in the cards to build a hatch at this point. Doesn't seem. What a gangster. These guys. He had me hypnotized over there. Meanwhile, nobody's gonna expand. It's a battle of wits now, fellas. Look at all these Zerglings. That's a lot of Zerglings. I guess one cannon. This ain't bad right here with the Zerglings. Especially if that probe survives. Great timing with the Zerglings is going to enable this photon cannon to get dropped with the Broodlings. Oh my word. Are you kidding me? Photon cannon goes down right when it finishes. Oh, canceled right at the last second. What a great play. Meanwhile, pylon down over here. And Zergling's causing mad havoc. That Zealot's nice, though, in this situation to have. You kidding me? What timing by viOlet. What a lucky timing. What, I don't know if that was on I don't even, it was just perfect. It was just great. It was against perfect. Finally getting the gas going over here. In Zerg base. This is a good idea here to just push with a couple Zealots. That'll do plenty of damage. Look at the scouting. So forward here by viOlet. He's got 3 Overlords in the other guy's base. Just tooling around. Really nice harass there. Taking up at least a little bit of APM. Hatch is going to finish. And +1 starting now. So Protoss a little bit delayed. Everything's just a little bit behind schedule here for this 2-base build by the Protoss. Zerg, very much in business. Although let's check some harvester count here for a second. It's really not that far lopsided. It's really not that different. Very tight game. As Zerg player with the control of the Zelnaga Tower. Very confident, spreading lots of creep. These are good habits. Good things to comp off of the pros, of course. And the third hatch, I'm in love, you know, as a Zerg player. That's exactly how you do it. Great example here by viOlet. I love his sound play. It's really nice. +3 gateways. So he's going 2 base, 4 gateway, Twilight Council, and +1. This will be a really good play against just a 2 base. With the extra hatchery, though, this is going to be nice. Evo chamber already up as well. Carapace being researched. And this push is just going to happen immediately now, isn't it? I think this one's going to be perfect walking in and having himself some Zerg breakfast. Because this timing is great. Got the spotting overlord. Getting the robo out. He doesn't commit to anything out front. Just a little poke, I guess. So maybe we're going to settle into a longer game with a little tech. Although nothing has started up yet here for the Protoss. Not quite enough gas in the bank. The old bank account there. Zerg working it out with the gas, though. Let's see some upgrades here. Start up. Looks like Protoss going to go blink. Blink Stalkers for +1. Good play. Good play. Not making more units, though. Looks like he's going to open it up. And at 10 minutes in, Zerg is definitely down on supply because of investing in so many of these roaches here. I wish he would put them to work a little bit. Take a look at the income tab here for a second. Exactly even on the drone tally. You can see the army of viOlet. Very large in comparison. I mean, there it is. The entire Protoss army. Ooh, there we go, viOlet. What a gangster. Booyah. Scouting the third. That's huge news there for the Zerg. Gives you a real good perspective on how many units are going to be there. Wouldn't be surprised if he, does this. Okay. If you're going to take a third, I'm going to grab the gold real quick and then go kill you. Along with a fourth. Cool. Another gentlemanly game. I wish there was a little bit more playtime, a little bit more harassment going on. It's more like, I know you, so I'm just, I don't know, it's kind of, they're only playing for $100, I guess, is what I'm seeing. There's a little taste of the rants for you. I'm looking forward to getting to know you guys, man. Breaking the rocks. This is going to be excellent timing here by the Zerg because this is the entire army here. He's going to need a lot more of those immortals. And none are on the way, friends. It will be the +3 to attack plan for the Protoss. With some Colossus play. Meanwhile, Zerg's got 5 infestors out. Third base gets taken. Fourth is on the way. About to be made. And I think this is just an attack move here by the Zerg. I really don't think there's very much challenge in this here. I think he's given a little bit too much credit. viOlet gave way too much credit there for the number of units. Look at those. Look at how full those infestors are, man. I'm sorry, how much energy? I'll get the nomenclature soon enough. Nice saturation of drones at the third. Could be just another large round of drones too, but it's going to be actually Zerglings and Roaches this time. Really nice timing on how they come out too. The only possible caveat to this is the +3 and the Colossus now. With Lance. The Colossus with Lance. And this is now not quite officially a death ball here because there's not more than one Colossus. But that's certainly deadly enough. Look at this. Even Stevens here without some more fungals. Well, one thing's for certain, the Protoss isn't going to be able to push too hard. I mean, the energy's down. It's coming back. I guess all of the stalkers are good. Yeah, really nice play here. And as we open it up nice and wide. Boy, Zerg, look at this. Holding it up. Colossus goes down. That's huge. Turning the tide. And it looks like Zerg is able to hold that off. viOlet with a giant play on D in his own base. Colossus count just a hair too low. This one right here isn't going to be so good against that many roaches. Got to get that Colossus count up. I wish there was. How are we doing on Chrono Boost here? We got some Chrono Boost left. I don't know if I'm buying the oh wait, he doesn't have Thermal Lance. He doesn't have extended Thermal Lance. Okay, I get it. No Lance. Boy. I think with the more time that goes by, the better chance for the Protoss, yes? I mean, it's still just a ton of infestors. The fourth base is cooking. The gold is cooking. We're about to get our fourth set of gas. This is going to be a long game. Let's check out the upgrades that are coming, though, for the Zerg. We got Corruptors coming out to counter some of these Colossus. Recounts only 2 right now. That's kind of interesting. Alright, Deathball versus Deathball here. Neither of these players like to micro much. This might be interesting timing, though, if you catch the Protoss stuck inside this choke. Woo! That was a close one there for the Protoss. Blink out of there. Get those. Ooh! With the storm! That was devastating there. And with the more time that passes, great timing on these Corruptors here. Going to turn the tide for the Zerg now. The surprise, unknown Corruptors. Turn the tide on that battle, but look at all these units that remain for Protoss. I still feel like, oh man, this is tight. This is going to be very tight. Pushing hard up here now. There's not enough energy in that infestor to really do anything. Yeah, I think this is a wise plan. Nice slow push. And we really need to start chronoing the Colossus. There we go. Yeah, thank you. Alright. I guess it's attack move time here for the Zerg. Nice fungal there, though. And the shield's being stripped from the Protoss. You can see, oh, bad timing there. A little bit late with the Colossus. He's going to rally back, though, a little bit with his reinforcements here, who are enough to beat this Protoss army. Uh-oh. Yeah, focus those guys down. Wow, Templars got out, and they didn't have enough energy to do anything. Protoss army chews up the Zerg army now. Very back and forth. 1-1 on the Roaches is all we have. And it's very, very big offensive upgrades here. +3 and +1 armor for the Protoss with the gold in tow. This is looking very nice for the Protoss. We're going to have an all-in here pretty soon from the Zerg unless they blow up the map. Zerg does have a lot of money. Couldn't burst, and he just did. It is Broodlords. And I know I'm not one of those nerds that's back in the guy's base the whole time, okay? I know I probably could have called that. My bad, you know. You can see it up here, though, right? Okay. Bam! And we're going to have a little bit of downtime here while the Protoss gets his Colossus count to where he wants it. What he should really do is get some Archons out. There we go. Yeah, let's do that. That would be a... This qualifies as a death ball now, officially. That's a lot of Broodlords. And boy, for the Zerg, this could be good. There's your army. It's the +3 though that I don't want to try to. I don't want to try to predict it. Woo! Ah, wow! What a great concave there by the Zerg. And getting the surround. It's nice to blink in there, at least try to focus. I'm not sure that that's going to be enough. GG. GG by the Protoss. Not quite enough. That +3 and +1. And viOlet is victorious. And we'll move on to the finals for the $100 later on tonight, you guys. Stay tuned for more. This is the Cybersports Network.